Hi, someone I really admire asked me to do a video on my skincare and how I do my makeup. So this is my first time doing this. Be, don't be too brutal. So I don't use chemicals. I'm a 90s supermodel girl, meaning I grew up with them, and Kevyn Aucoin was my idol. He's now a saint, so let's ask to call him in to help us to not only look beautiful, but to feel that we look beautiful, because that's much more important, and that is the truth. So again, I don't use chemicals, and I can get into more of that at a later time if people are interested in this. But this is what I don't wear foundation also. She was asking, what do I use for foundation? I don't use foundation. So hopefully this helps people if you're interested. So how I prep my face is and I normally do this in front of the bathroom mirror. I prep my face with this Derma-E, which is hyaluronic acid, squalene, and green tea. These products are not that expensive. So ooh, shit. Oh, literally use, it's not going well, but it's authentic, right? It's all that matters. So I just use like one pump or two, depending on how I feel. I just lost some. And then I combine it with Honest hydrogel cream, and I'll list all of this in the description. So I normally have either a bra top on, like a sports bra, or my bra, depending on what I'm wearing. And so I mix it in my hands and I put it on my face, and I make sure that I get it everywhere, and behind my ears, and on my neck, and on my chest, and on my arms. I'm going through benzo withdrawal, which has been brutal on my skin, the way it looks. It's caused severe nutritional deficiencies, which I know I'm gonna glow up from, but it's alarming, and there's so many things that are alarming about it. I was put on it over 10 years ago for Lyme disease. And, I didn't know how detrimental it was to your health. I didn't know how detrimental withdrawing from it would be to my health. But I learned so much about health, about nutritional deficiencies and histamine, and how the body actually works, and how your connection with a higher power actually works, and communication, and your endocrine system, and how important it is. But I have other videos on that. So back to makeup. So now it's prepped, and it's like a little dewy. So then I take Bare Minerals, the original mineral veil, which is pink powder, and I use a big fat brush, and I dip it in once, and I just dipped it twice. Dipped it in once, and then I put it on the top, and then I tap it out. And then I just put it on my cheeks and on my nose, right? And it's translucent, but it's kind of good for sun. And I go to the woods every day for an hour, and I forest bathe, and I touch the trees. Okay, so I kind of have this base on this area that for me is the area that tends to need to be evened out. Yeah, but then the rest I like to leave alone. I don't like to put a lot of stuff on my face. It annoys me. So then I use this highlighter from Hourglass. I don't know if Hourglass is chemical free. I hope so. But everything else that I use, I'm pretty sure, is chemical free, because it's Elia, The Honest Company, Milk. What else? What's this? OG. Yeah. So anyway, so here's your palette. It is called Ambient and I use the Radiant Light one, okay? So it's the darker one. And I put my brush in it, this kind of brush, no idea what that is. And I put my brush in that spot, and then I bring up my cheeks by contouring this way. Okay, so it goes under my cheek and up, under my cheek and up. I mean, it works for my face because it's the shape of my face. I don't know if you need to do it different if you have a different shaped face, but there are experts online that tell you all about it. I can't believe we're 5 minutes into this. Okay, so keep going with that. And then I do where I think the sun is like kissing my face up here. And then I want to take it to contour my nose a little bit, right? So it kind of go like this. And then there's this great trick that I do that you put like a little thing here, like a brush with a little stick or any kind of little stick, and then you go like this. So you kind of make a path down your nose. So it makes your nose more narrow, right? So then I also take the same darkness contouring and I put it on the under my jaw on each side, and then I bring it down because I kind of feel like it chisels and defines my neck, my jaw, right? And don't forget to mew, everybody, if you don't know what that is, M-E-W. You put your tongue on top of the roof of your mouth and keep sticking your jaw out so you don't like stick your jaw in, because everyone's looking at the phone all the time. So you could end up like this, which does not bode well for your profile. Okay, so then I have a little bit of iron deficiency. So you can see that in the darker circles of my face. The face is very telling as far as nutritional deficiencies. So it's like, ignore your face, but look at it like a roadmap. But like, don't think of it as problems, like that you look like a problem. Just think that it's a wonderful roadmap to learn, to have cues and clues about your health. Okay, so now I take the middle and the end one. So that is incandescent light and radiant light. And I mix them a little bit and I put it in the cracks of my eyes just to kind of like get rid of the darkness, but without all the trouble of like putting highlighter underneath, like all that liquid stuff. I do not like that liquid stuff. Like, nobody wants to deal with that. And like, it might like get in the cracks of your wrinkles a little bit, but who cares? And it goes away. It doesn't seem to be a big deal. And you know, like, who are you trying to impress? You want to look good when you look in the mirror. You want to feel good about yourself. Men don't care if you're worried about men. And if they do, you don't want that man. You don't want that man. Okay, so now I take a little of the middle highlighter, the incandescent, and I just kind of go like a T and then down my neck. But I'm going to use more highlighter on my face in a little bit. Okay, so we have that. So what are we going to do next? Okay, we're going to, okay, so I use this brush now. This is a really good brush, and I can write down the brands of the brushes that I use. But so now I use the Elia, just like a mauve-y kind of pink blush. And so this is what I do with it. So I go in the, what do you call this? Like the middle part of the eye, and I go like this. And the middle part of this eye, and I go like this. Like, you can see like such a difference, right? In the popping of the blue of my eyes. And use whatever colors work for you. And then like, I'll take it, and this is not, like, I'll use another blush too. So then I'll take it and try to like define my nose some more, right? And put a little tiny bit right here. I don't know why, I just do. And then take this side and go like this on it. And then kind of like, just like dab up, right? going up. But this is just like my base blush. It's to cover up imperfections. So, because that's where I normally have like any kind of redness might be in my cheeks. So this just adds to it, makes it look pretty and even. Okay. And then you can like hit up here for a second and down here, just for a little like pop of pretty spring. It's spring. Okay, so then I switched to Milk, this other blush, which is more pinky rather than mauve. It's really pretty. So then I do the same thing and I go in that crack of the lid. Okay, and then the sides for more definition. And then a little blush. Now keep in mind, sometimes I don't wear any makeup. Sometimes if I'm wearing like a light colored shirt, or if I want to be dramatic, I will do a red lip and like less on the eyes, or smoky eye and less on the lips. And I always wear gloss. That I always, I use the Honest gloss. It's really good. So let's see. Okay, so you saw how I applied it, right? So it's really important, like for me at this stage of my life, to have like this little stuff here. And now I will move to, and you can just have fun and play with color, right? So now I'm gonna move to the highlighter. It's this OG, I have no idea what it says. I have my contacts in to see far, so I'd have to put glasses on. But anyway, I think it's like smudged off. I'll have to put that in the description, but it's OG, it's a highlighter. And I put it on the brush. I just like swipe it once, and then I go down the bridge of my nose, right? Down here, down my neck, the tops of my eyes, here, 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 here. Yeah, it's not like, you just play around, right? Because you don't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. You are perfect. Your body is amazing. You just have to supply it with what it needs and it will fix everything. That is what I'm learning through this process, thank God. So next, I am going to put a little bit more interesting color around on my eyelids, if I can find what it is. Okay, so it is from Thrive. Oh, it's another good company, Thrive. Yeah, so this is an eye stick. And now I'm going to put it like this, look, really easy. Like it's, like I'm using it as a liner, but I'm gonna go up, because you wanna go up. You want like everything to kind of go up. So it's like, so you look perky and you look happy. Sometimes just acting as if makes you feel better, right? So sometimes I put it like that. See what a difference it makes with the eyes, right? Okay, so now I don't want it to be too dramatic because this is for daytime, right? So I'm going to like take this brush and just kind of like rough the edges out so it's not so detailed. I felt like Barbara Streisand in that moment when she's in What's Up Doc. She's just the cutest. Ugh, I love her. I love that whole situation, that whole movie. It's just so good. It's classic. Okay, so then at this point, I've now put a little bit of this stuff like under my eyes and stuff. So now I'm just gonna take my finger and rub it going up, because I wanna make sure that everything is in the direction of up. And this is not rocket science, you know, you just do the best you can. So now, and you see I have like a little bit of a milk mustache on my face. That is an iron deficiency right there as well. Or kalimur, which is chloride of potassium. But that's a whole nother thing. And I have other videos on that. And I'm working on that. But this benzo withdrawal thing is really messing up my stomach really, really bad, which gives you nutritional deficiencies because it messes up the gut, brain, thyroid, liver connection, which is really alarming, people. The fact that pharmaceutical companies can design products like this means that they know what perfect health is, and then they go backwards and design these products that give us not so perfect health, answers to problems, but they're not a solution. Okay, so now I take an eyelash curler and I curl my eyelashes. Does anyone have time to actually watch this? Okay, curl my eyelashes. And then I take brown mascara because I want it to be more natural. I don't want to look like I have spiders on my lashes, or I have no need to pronounce my eyelash colors or hairs. So then I just take the brown and I put it on the edges. Like, I was once told, I think by a really good makeup artist, to put mascara on every single lash. I can't deal with that. So I just do the ends, the outer top ends. Because if you put on the bottom, it always ends up like flaking off and getting underneath your eye, and that doesn't look pretty. So it's just like on each side, right? That's enough. It's enough. It's always enough. So then, depending on how I feel, like if I'm wearing a light colored outfit or if I'm going out at night, I will definitely use the Thrive eyebrow. It's like mascara for your eyebrow in light brown. Is it light brown or is it blonde? Maybe they call it. I'll list it in the description. It works really good, really well. But today, since it's daytime, it's the morning, I'm going to show you that I use this, just this clear gel. I don't even know who this is from. And so this is what I do with it. I just like pop my eyebrows up. Now, I have to tell you that, you know, putting some color in your eyebrows does make a difference in your look. So if you feel like you need it, if you don't have a lot of eyebrows, that's a deficiency too. If you don't have eyebrows, most likely, if it's the outer corners, it's something with your thyroid. Most likely hypothyroidism, which I have videos on as well. The endocrine system is so important to have a healthy endocrine system. So there I go. And they don't have to match. Everything doesn't have to match. Everybody thinks everyone has to be perfect. You do not have to be perfect to be beautiful. You do not. And if anyone doesn't think you are perfect, fuck them. So let's see. My eyes are done now. My face is done. Oh, lips. Lips. What are we gonna do for lips? Oh, wait. Sometimes I like a little more pop of color with my eyes, so then I use this Elena. There's like a black eyeliner, so I go in the outer corner, the top of the inside of my eye with that. It's kind of cool. Just very little on the sides, because you don't want to like do the whole eye. It kind of makes the eye small, but if you just do the side, it kind of like makes your eyes pop more. And of course, if you have brown eyes, you might want to go for like more different colors, maybe purple or whatever works for you. Kevyn, Aucoin. Okay, so lips. Oh yeah, what's my favorite lip thing? Things are a little messy here. Let's see. It's a messy, like sometimes life is messy. Right now it's a messy time of my life. Elena lip pencil. I'll list it again. It's like trying to get something to match your lips. This is a little dark for me. I don't care though. So I kind of line my lips. And I do it old school. I don't really overline. I like my lips. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Like, I don't think they're too thin. Who cares? I only care if I'm feeling like weepy or self-conscious or whatever, but that's all nutrient deficiencies again. Because like, why would I feel like that 1 minute and not feel like when I'm feeling myself, I am feeling good about myself. And then when I'm not feeling good about myself, I don't think I look good. I don't think I'm pretty. And like, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like, so there's something going on with my blood, because the blood makes the body makes the mind, and the mind makes the thoughts. And again, we go back to nutritional deficiencies. If you cremate the body, there are 12 essential minerals left, because we are salt of the earth. The Bible is biochemistry for the body. It's not stories about people. That's a whole other thing, and I have videos on that as well. Okay, so, and I have some teeth out. I don't know if you noticed, but that is because of these nutritional deficiencies. I mean, like, this is like scary, deadly shit, this benzo stuff. So if anybody needs help with that, look at my other videos, and you can write to me and I'll help you. And I'm not charging for that, because I just want to help people. Okay, so, oh yeah, so now the lips are lined, but they should have some like gloss to it. So this is like an honest lipstick, which is kind of dewy. Adds a little shine and moisture. It's not the gloss. The gloss I have in the car. I don't think I have any gloss up here to show you. So that's basic, not basically, that's it. That is it. That's my face. That's the face I put on for the world every day when I go out there. I put it on for myself, but other people get to see it. All right. Would love to hear if you have any questions. And you know what I used for like eyeshadow eyeliner, like I changed that. Like here's a brown one from Elena. It's kind of like brown goldy. It's really nice to like look up the color of your eyes on the color spectrum chart, and then like look at the opposite color, and that's usually the ones that'll make your eyes pop, which is kind of fun. And what else can I tell you? I think that's it for now, but sometimes I like to do like all peachy orange colors on my face, and then I'll just switch it up and try to use stuff that can be, that's the good thing about this, like you can use this on your eyes, on your cheeks, on your face, you know. And so like it's not a lot of makeup, but it definitely, I look different from the beginning, right? I look hopefully better without being overdone, and I don't have to worry about it caking. I don't have to worry about what it does all day. Whatever it does, it's fine. And as it like reduces or like goes away throughout the day, it looks better and better and more natural, and I don't have to think about it. And that's what I feel like beauty should do, right? Or beauty products. 1, not harm you. 2, make you feel better about yourself. 3, kind of last. 4, not be something you have to worry about. And 5, make you love yourself more, right? Because there's nothing else but that. The love you seek is not outside of you. It is inside of you. Those are some other videos I have on meditating with me. I hope you meditate with me. There is really nothing else but then to have the single eye and be flooded with light and discover the Christum within you, that is in you, that is free, that makes you free, that gives you truth, not just your individual, but collective truth. Oh yeah, and I don't overwash. Like I definitely wash my, how do I say, downstairs area every day after going to the bathroom, right? And I usually take a bath every night in Epsom salt or just regular salt. Sometimes Epsom salts is not necessary, and I just need regular salt for grounding, although I go and I ground hopefully every day. What else? But I don't overwash like my face. And I don't shower unless I've sweated, unless I've gone to a sauna or I've done like hard cardio, which I don't really do anymore. I walk an hour every day and I dance about an hour every day, and not too extreme right now because of what I'm going through. But when I did dance more extreme and I did work out more extreme with weights and all of that, I definitely would shower after that because you don't want to sit with that. You want to get that stuff off and out of you. But don't overwash. There's no reason to dry yourself out. I can do more videos on other things that I do. Like I like to slather on castor oil like 2 or 3 nights before bed. It's pretty easy and self-explanatory. I have this mark here that I got when I got sick. I'm waiting for it to naturally go away. I feel like it's my indicator that when I'm all well, it'll be gone. But anyway, now I'm just rambling. See ya.